Hello, this is me and
Emily.
and this is our first podcast video
Through FaceTime.
through FaceTime on relationships. Emily will start asking the first couple of questions to me.
Okay. Why do you think a relationship doesn't work out in general?
Because they don't have the same goals. Simple as that. I think that depending on what the guy wants, whether he just wants to be comfortable in his life and maybe go to work and then come home and watch TV and play with his kids and then do the same thing the next day and then go out once a week, and he's comfortable with that and she's not comfortable with that and she wants to be going out places, traveling, spending time with the family more that he can't do because of his job, or he has an outside activity that he got going on. So I really just think that a relationship doesn't work out because they need to have the same goals and the same mindset, whether it should be, even if it's not growing and it's just kind of relaxing, both of them should have still the same mindset. But I think communication is really the key. Communication and trust and the same goals.
Okay. So you say the same goals. So say you both are making good money and the female in the relationship likes to go out, and you guys go out together. Would that, interfere, like that the girl likes going out, but she wants to go out with you, like she wants to enjoy life with you, in other words?
Yes. Yeah, that's a good way to explain it. But I do think that the guy and the girl should have their own personal time. Like, so they won't be, together the whole day or together every time they go out, But not too much. The girl shouldn't go, out too much, maybe just once every 4 months or so.
Well, every 6 months to a year.
Something like that.
Once a year, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, just once a year. That is okay. Understood. Okay, you asked me a question. Can't think of it.
Why would a girl cheat on her boyfriend that when actually he's the one providing and taking everything home and just giving her everything she's asking for? Why would a girl cheat on him?
He's lacking giving her the attention she needs.
What attention?
So, let me rephrase that or give you an example. So, for example, it's like he's paying the bills, he's always working, say he gets home, he's tired, doesn't acknowledge, like, the woman, he gets home, the woman, has the house clean. He has food on the table, she has his clothes out before he gets in the shower, everything, He comes home, he goes, eats, sleeps, and that's the same routine every single day. But the bills are paid, right? Not once in a while does he come home, hey babe, I thought of you today, got you some flowers. Not once does he come home, hey babe, thank you for the food. Like little stuff like that, acknowledging his person, giving her that little attention. Like a female can ask for very minimum attention, but if she's not getting it from like doing everything that she's supposed to do, then I think that's where women really start to seek. If another guy DMs you and like tells tells you something that you don't hear from your own husband, it feels nice. I'm not gonna lie. Like if another guy were to DM me and I was in a miserable relationship, I would want to like it. I would want to like, okay, thank you. And just as a simple reply, a guy could consider that cheating. But it's like you're lacking, giving her the attention. You're lacking, appreciating her as a woman, as a lady, little stuff like that. Or it's not even buying her stuff. Like I said, simple comments on the weekends, date nights. Like never, like I'll always say this, never stop doing what you did to win the female over in the relationship. Just as much as you tried in the beginning to win her heart, that's what's going to keep the relationship going for a lifetime. You never stop trying.
Okay, what if the girl does not do her job at home? What if she's just lazy? What if she don't support him? What if she just, I don't know, sleeps till 12? What if she just not making food? What if she just, what if she just really doesn't take care of, the clothes that's clean, the room, what if the room is a mess and he gets home and then the room's a mess?
So that, for me, I think that would have to do a lot of communicating. Like, you know what, like him letting her know, like, hey, babe, is everything okay? Like, maybe, what if she just had a kid? Or what about if she has kids and she's, feeding them, cleaning them, running behind them, trying to do everything she can to provide for her kids. And he gets home and the house is a mess and, dishes aren't done, but he has food on his plate. Or if there's no food, maybe, there's a reason. Just communicating to her and telling her, like, hey, babe, like, I know you had a long day. Everything okay? Maybe the girl's going through some depression. Maybe she's not happy in the relationship. It's a lot of little things, it could be. All I'm saying is it does require a lot of communicating with your other person. Something that my parents have always told me, you truly don't know someone until you start living with them. So a guy can mirror this image of him being such a clean guy and, oh, I hate a mess in my car type of thing. Then you go to his house and you see his room and it's completely upside down. It's like, oh, but you don't like your car a mess, but your room is a mess. So something that I've always learned is you're never going to know someone until you truly live with them. You're going to see how he acts, how he is. Like, everything just completely changes.
Okay. So you think there's a reason for her being lazy then?
One, I think there could be a reason why she's lazy, or two, she's just lazy in general. And that's something that he's, no girl's perfect. We all lag in some areas. If it comes to cooking, we might not be a good cook. If it comes to cleaning, we might hate to clean. If it comes to, whatever it is, washing clothes, whatever it is, I feel like we all lack somewhere. What about if she doesn't want to work? I feel like
you're right.
Every girl lacks in a certain area. You might get a girl that has it all, and hey, there is some, but very few. And then there's just some that lack in each area, and you either gotta, move forward with that person. You gotta love her for who she is, and the love that you guys can maybe the girl could be lazy at cleaning, but maybe you love to clean. Wherever she's lacking, you need to be there to kind of back her up on it, so you guys can both be 50-50. If not, it's gonna cause problems, arguing, and all that stuff.
Okay. Got you. Do you have any question to ask me?
I never had a couple, but
besides her looks?
Yeah.
So besides the body and the face?
Yeah. Besides her facial looks, because I feel like that's the first thing you guys see.
Why do a lot of females lack? If it's a face, I mean, if it's not the face, it's the body. And if it's a body, not the face. I mean, okay, that's another whole ass question, but that's another question. Okay, that's another question. Okay. I think that probably how she's dressed for sure. I mean, I don't know if that counts as an answer, but just what I mean, if you see a female, I mean, and you don't look at her, you know, maybe her face or her body. I mean, I just think just the way she kind of dresses, I think. You know, like she can't be looking, I mean, me personally, like she can't be looking all bummy. You know, I mean, even if she's at the store, I think she should still look appropriately. Even if she hates getting, you know, a little bit ready or whatnot. Yeah, presentable. I mean, to the point that, I mean, she really doesn't know who she might see there or meet or whatnot. So, I mean, yeah, I think that that actually does matter. What you call a lot.
I agree.
So.
Okay, going back to your question. That question that you were asking me of why, if a girl's pretty, why is her body a certain way?
Yeah, I mean.
If a girl has a nice body, why is her face a certain way? All I can say is, nowadays, no, you're not gonna find the perfect girl, like I said. And if you do, like I said, it's rare. You know, she could have the nice face and the nice body, but she might not have the personality. You know, she might be like, oh, I know I look good and I'm pretty, because most of them are just kind of like that. You know, she might not be humble. She might be like, oh, like you know, make enough money, or thinks she's all that. You know, another thing is, nowadays you don't need to have the perfect face, because you can get surgeries. You can get the perfect nose. You can get the perfect lips. You can get the perfect everything. You don't need the perfect body, because you can get your ass if you don't have an ass. You can get tits if you don't have tits. You can lose your stomach. So nowadays, to me, if I talk to someone, I'm not going to go by looks, because someone literally can change. That cannot be changed. I can look like this today, and tomorrow I could be the Kim Kardashian.
So does that mean that I can?
Kind of like, it really has to matter, like, of how you talk to the person, how you are. Like, I've always liked, you know, treat others how you want others to treat you. You know, I like to see when I'm with someone. I like to see when they stop at a red light and they give that homeless guy money or food. You know, I like to see that, you know, how he treats our waiters when we go out on a date. I like to see, you know, oh, he did a great job, or thank you for your service. Very manners. I like to see all that. Like, be very humble. Like, I love humble people. You know, this world is so full of just like all this crazy social media thing, and it's okay, because that's how everybody gets their money. Like, I am not against it. You know, everybody does what they have to do to get their money. I'm just saying, like, nowadays it's very hard to find such a humble, genuine, good person, because like I said, she could be pretty, but she could be a completely asshole, or like,
so,
you know.
So does that mean that the day of tomorrow, if I go get my body done, my lipo, I could be the next Calvin Klein model?
You can. You literally can.
It could.
Nowadays, it's like, I've seen people lose so much weight with, you know, like all these surgeries and stuff, and it amazes me. You know, there's people that have trouble losing weight, and just with all these surgeries, they lose it. It completely changes their self-esteem and makes them so much happier. And I love that, because it's like, kind of like back in the days, you know, if you come from rancho, you don't have none of that. You know, you have what you see in the rancho, you know, natural. You know, back then you didn't have all these social media girls posting out here their bodies. You had,
Yeah.
you know, little flip phones, or if you had WhatsApps or whatever it was just communication through that. Now it's kind of like, I feel like a lot of guys are like, oh, let me check her profile. She has like so many followers. They're kind of sometimes intimidated by that, or too scared to DM you, or see you as an influencer.
Are they really?
Yeah, I've had guys tell me, and me, I don't personally have a lot of followers, you know, but I've had guys tell me like, hey, like honestly, I feel intimidated by your account, and I'm like, why? They're like, I just
Could you
literally
like
never
could you
thought
like
you would
screen
respond to me.
record your
Are
Instagram
you on a
DMs,
screen
please?
record? Okay, I'll show you a little bit of
Let's see.
what I've been told, you know.
Let's see.
Okay, I'm gonna have to cover some of this other DM.
So for the guys out there, before you guys start DMing girls,
Let's see.
careful
You
with.
want to see a? Man, where was this other one that I just seen? This guy wrote me like a whole paragraph, and I thought it was the sweetest thing ever. Let me see.
Careful with what you guys send a girl, guys. Please.
You know what a guy asked me?
What did he ask you?
He said if I would sell my underwears that I wear to the gym.
Whoa, who's that right there with the suckable toes?
Whoa.
Oh, you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nothing. I'm literally trying to find the one that I really wanted to show you. And like my DMs just go down and
Yeah,
down.
you be getting all the banda dudes.
I'm probably in there.
The cameraman is in there for sure. It's probably the Instagram user DMing her. Yeah, they didn't get a reply back and blocked her.
Literally, huh? Okay, aquí estaba por un lado, but I'm trying to see what his name was.
Oh, there's another Kevin Gonzalez like me. Bruh.
Let me find out you have 2 accounts.
Oh shit, they found out.
Dang, caught right-handed. So, right here, this message.
What?
Yeah, I thought it was so sweet. It says, Emily, you're seriously my dream girl. I'm not even kidding you. Trust me, I'll do anything for you to be mine. You are drop dead gorgeous in every damn way. It's like a real life goddess or something. I don't know what it is, but you're just completely out of this world for sure. You definitely deserve everything in this world, queen. And I was like, that is so sweet. Like, I have guys that are sweet, and then I have those that are creeps. Those are asking me, like, you know, the cycles and all that crazy other stuff, or sell me toe pics, or sell me your underwears that you wear to the gym. And I'm like, what? Like, you being a woman, you encounter so many, like, you get me? Crazy DMs. Let's just
Yeah.
like, and then you get the guys that are married in your DMs.
Whoa. With how many kids?
I mean, I don't know about how many kids. I just see that they post their wives and stuff like that. I'm like, that's crazy, you know? Like, that's what scares me to really date, you know? Because I'm like, dude, like, I see all these married guys that just be in girls' DMs because it's so quick. It's so easy to swipe up, or it's so easy to message someone because, you know? Social media nowadays, everything's so easy.
Would you ever DM his wife on Instagram?
At first, I wanted to. I wanted to be that girl to be like,
Ruin him.
you know what, like, you know? But then again, I think about, I want to destroy, like, I remember I did that once, long time ago, back in high school. I told this girl, like, hey, your guy's cheating on you. And she, like, I sent her screen records of the messages and everything. In the end, she turned against me, and she was like, why would you even, like, message him back and all this stuff? I'm like, I didn't even know you were in the picture. I didn't even know you were taken. So in the end, it turned on me, you know, and I just felt like, and not just that.
Oh, you were talking to him?
Yeah. And I didn't know he was taken. and him, he had
How
told
did
me
he
he was
find out?
single. I found out because one day he had posted, like, you know how guys, like, tag the girls really small, but so they can't see it? And I was like, what the heck? He's on a date? So I clicked on it because to him it was a family dinner. It wasn't a date. I clicked on it and I found her page, and I was like, and then I seen pictures of him and her all over her page, and I'm like, oh, that's crazy, you know. So I messaged her, tried to tell her like, hey, you know, he's been messaging me, I didn't know about you, and then to her it's like, why are you messaging my man? And I'm like, oh, sorry. She ended up staying with him. You know, later on they broke up, and she messaged me. She was like, I'm sorry, like, you know, I should have listened. I'm like, no, it's okay. At that point I was like, I don't feel like I need to let other girls know how the man they're with is.
Did he
I
go
think they
back with
should
him after?
yeah, I never talked to him again.
Okay then. Okay.
So I was just like, I don't feel like I need to be the one to be like, hey, your man's messaging me, you know? I feel like we're grown. I feel like every woman, if they want to check their guy's phone, then go for it. You're gonna find what you're looking for. If they don't, you know what? Let's just, como I said, there's a saying for that. Whatever your eyes don't see, it's better not to be seen, or something like that.
Corazón que no siente o algo así, ¿no?
Something
Ojos que
like
no ven,
that, like
corazón que no siente.
algo así,
Yeah.
you know, porque el que busca encuentra, in other words.
So if you would have a boyfriend or a husband, I mean, if he's out and about and on Instagram, and you wouldn't check his phone or check who he follows, check who
Well, I
he
used to
likes.
be that girl. I honestly, in my last relationship, I can say I was that girl.
So you were a toxic partner, or
Yeah, I was very toxic in that relationship. I felt like I didn't trust him. I didn't trust someone, but because, like, I would always catch things that I shouldn't catch, you know, or girls messaging me telling me, isn't this your BF, and their DMs, you know? It was just like, to me in the end, it was a slap in the face. And then once I moved in with him, I was more like, okay, like, he was always on his phone, like, you know, 24/7. We'll be watching a movie on his phone. We'll go out to dinner on his phone.
would he take a long time in the restroom on his phone?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was one of those.
he's definitely a cheater.
And then I would just knock, because we lived together, and I would just knock, oh, I'm using the restroom, like, you know, like, he would get mad about it. I was like, okay, whatever. He would be supposedly watching, like, football or TikToks or whatever.
Damn right
And
on
then,
Instagram, huh?
yeah, and then so I would be okay, whatever. So one time, like, he would get drunk, and I would check his phone, and then I would just cry. You know, I see stuff that I didn't want to see, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. And then he would tell me, why are you going through my phone? I'm like, dude, I live with you. You know, I'm your girl. Like, I don't think that's cool that you're cheating on me. Him messaging other girls was never considered cheating. So to me, that is, I feel like if you're going out of your way and you live with someone and you're gonna message like another guy and you live with him, I mean, that is considered cheating to me. I mean, everybody's cheating, definition's different, you know. But yeah, I'm like, it just became very, very toxic, and so now I can say I was one of those. And I feel like for my future relationship, I definitely want to be able to have a good trust with that person. I never want to be able to be like going through his phone or having to ever, you know, I want to be with him for him to be like, here's my password, or even if he does give me his password, for him, if we're like at dinner, for him to have his phone face up.
Face up.
Yeah, like not face down. Because I feel like every guy always faces his phone down.
What if?
Or for him to go to the restaurant without his phone.
What if? What if he puts his phone on notifications? Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
What does that mean?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like maybe he
Or
just doesn't want to be
airplane mode.
bothered.
Airplane mode.
Literally, huh?
So you think he's out and about?
Well, sometimes when I go out, like, I put my phone on do not disturb, just simply because out of respect for like, if I'm on a date or something, I do it out of respect not to be on my phone, like, oh, I, you know, got all these comments, or if for him not to be seen. Like, if I'm on a date, I kind of sometimes usually put my phone up for him to see all these notifications, like, oh, damn, someone's blowing her up or something like that, you know? So sometimes I will put on not disturb for stuff like that. But, I mean, I feel like if I'm talking to someone and I'm serious about them, I don't see a need to have my phone on do not disturb. Does that make sense?
What if the guy you go out on a date with, so you talk to him, you know, like, I mean, on in the, you know, during the afternoon or whatnot, like during the daytime, and then when nighttime comes in, he kind of turns off his phone to sleep. What does that mean? What do you think it means if he turns off his phone or puts it on airplane mode?
Well, one, I would be iffy about it. Like, I would literally be like, oh, well, like, maybe there's someone else, you know? Like, all we can do is really think, you know? All we can do is ask him, like, hey, why do you do that, you know? He's going to give you a response. In the end, like I said, it's going to be up to you if you want to believe that person or if you don't. I feel like, you know, not everybody can just earn your trust like that. You just can't give your trust off like that. So you got to earn it, in other words.
Okay.
So, yeah, I feel like it's just a big part of everything. Is just in a relationship, it's communication, trust, and having a pure love, like having good intentions, you know, having to want to grow with that person. Nowadays, I feel like a lot of people are dating just to date. Me, if I want to date, I want to date to marry, personally. I don't want to waste another 2-3 years and then meet someone else, and then another 2-3 years and meet someone else, and then keep going, you know?
Are you talking about my tia?
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that's what my tia does. I'm kidding. I think that's what my tia does.
I'm like, ¿cuál tía?
I think that's what my tia does, guys. Anyway, that kind of started. I was like, tia. Okay. So, how long do you think it's an appropriate time to have cosas del diablo with that person that are going out with? How many dates do you consider it's an appropriate time? Because a lot of girls have like a different definition to that.
That's true. I feel like there's no rush.
Third date?
You know?
Second date?
Well, honestly, for me, it could be like 20 dates. And I still wouldn't, like, I feel like you're going out to meet that person to know how they are. If you're not, you know, what if after the first date it doesn't work? Like, what if you got bored, or the conversation's not good, or you see he doesn't even have a good personality, and you don't even make it to a second date, you know? So I say there's no rush or a time frame to be specific, because every date's going to be different. One date he could take you to a restaurant. The next date he can take you to a concert. The next day he can take you to skating or bowling, and everywhere you go, it's going to be different, you know, different conversations. And if we see that you can't even keep a conversation with this person, you're going to be bored. You might not even want to go on a second date or third. So everything depends, because if you don't even make it to the second date, then, you know, or there's a lot of girls, don't get me wrong, give it up on the first date because they want to see if that satisfies them. But in my defense, it's like, okay, what'd you get out of it? You got what? Some free food? You got a time in bed? And what else did you get out of it? Did you get to know this guy's lifestyle? Did you guys know? Because I feel like if the girl gives it up on the first day, second date, the guy's gonna be like, man, it only took me 2 dates. Was she like this with every other guy? If I give it up on the first night, was she like this with the other guy she was with? You know, so it's kind of more like you have to have more self-respect for yourself, because you kind of know what you want with this person. You will know you want to get to know them. You know you want to, you know, obviously make it past a few dates to know, do I really like this person for who he is? You know, You know, do I see myself growing with him? Do I not? After a couple dates, you know, you keep going forward. You're like, okay, I'm going to give this guy a try. I already know what I want with him. I know how he is. I like who he is. Then go for it, you know? Eventually it's going to happen. It happens in every relationship. It's going to happen one day. I just feel like there's no time frame, and I feel like there's no rush because, like I said, every date, every conversation is going to be different.
What if a guy wants to wait 5 years to just get the pussy? What 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 would happen? What would happen right there? What you think that would? Yeah, what? Yeah, because I actually have a friend that he waited 5 years just to get in bed with that girl.
That's crazy. Shenanigans.
And I know a guy that talked to a girl 16 hours on the phone just to get the pussy. Came, like, what? And didn't go out on the date. I don't get it. Like, no, I know you don't have. I mean, I think there could be an answer to this.
I feel like that's crazy, but it's crazy, but then it's not because then there's girls that wait till marriage. So those girls wait 10 to 20 years, and they don't have no relationships or intercourse with the guy. But I mean, it's not true, you know. There's some religions, there's some specifics of why the guy waits or the girls, you know. And nowadays, I feel like you just can't really give yourself up to anyone, to a general, because it's a nasty world out there. You can catch a lot of stuff, you know. And a girl's not gonna come up to you and be like, "I have HIV."
Yeah, you're right.
Get me? So you really have to know. Like I said, the more you talk to this person, you're like, damn, man, he talks to hella girls. Like, how many girls has he been with? I think you could just be very forward, very honest. For the guy that talked to the girl over the phone for 16 hours just to get that's kind of a little crazy, you know? Like, everybody is different. And if it worked for him, then he got a good, 16 hours out of that phone call. If it didn't work for him, well, man, poor guy didn't sleep just thinking that he was going to get some, you know?
Yeah.
But, man, everyone's different, like I said. Everyone's different.
Oh, my God.
That's crazy, though. Imagine, like, the whole 16 hours, and imagine she doesn't even give it up. It's kind of like, whoa, dude, you didn't sleep, and you didn't. That's crazy.
Yep. Cause I think they start like early in the morning to la madrugada. So, shoot, I mean, so now why would a girl give it up on the first date to a guy that, I mean, no disrespect to, a lot of people out there, but I'm in a relationship right now, but I mean, I'm gonna make this, I guess, personal or whatnot. But me personally, when I was, maybe 16 to 19 or 18 or so, I wouldn't even drive. I mean, and I think I would be getting more play than having a nice car or driving a nice car. I mean, even if it was like whoever else's car, or I don't know, like, for example, you pick up a girl in a Corvette. I mean, most of the time she's not. I mean, a lot of guys think that she's gonna like automatically like give it up to you, I guess, because you have that nice car or whatnot. But well, basically my question is, why would a girl give it up quicker to a guy that doesn't have a car or has not a very good looking car than that guy that has a nice car? Do you think because that girl sees the guy with the nice car as maybe she's trying to, I don't know, take something out, get something out of him first and then kind of give it up, or what you think it is?
So basically, why does the guy that has no car or not a nice car get more in a course than a guy that has a nice car?
Yeah, and he dresses better, and like he, maybe he has a nice haircut and stuff. Why would that be? I don't get it.
One, because the guy with the nice car could have plenty of girls, and she could just be another one of those girls that he adds onto his list. Two, he could be picky, so he probably isn't one of the girls that's in his list, and the girl could feel intimidated, like, man, like, I can't even get that, you know? Three, the guy with the nice car, like I said, has plenty of options, so it's kind of like you're just another one.
Is that how girls really feel?
That's how I feel like most of us feel. And I
really?
feel like the guy with the, and I feel like the guy with the not so nice car might not have a lot of options, because clearly, you know, or he might have some, but it's kind of more like, I go back to, you know, another question you had asked me earlier. The guy with the nice car is not as easy as the guy that doesn't have no car. He's more easy access. I'll go pick you up. Oh yeah, swoop.
Okay.
You know, so it's more like on the girl's time when she wants it, and the guy with his stuff and he's kind of like, it's my time. So it's more like the girl takes lead when she goes picks up a guy, because it's like, we'll do what we want to do, and then I'll drop you off. And when it's a guy, it's kind of like, we do when I can go pick you up and it's his time.
And why do a lot of guys think that just because you're gonna drive a nice car or have like some, you know, nice watch, a nice chain and stuff, why do they think they're gonna, I mean, why do they think the girls are gonna be after them instead of
because they think that, okay, money attracts everyone. Everyone loves money. Two, you're driving this expensive ass car, you know, wearing this nice clothes, you know, you're gonna tell me a girl's, you know, there's a lot of gold diggers out there. They see a guy with money. The girl might have money herself. She just might only want to be with someone that has money. You know, she might not be with one that, you know, is gonna struggle and get his money. She just might want to be with someone that's already rich, and because she grew up rich or she's rich.
Okay. I think on your story saying that you were driving a Mercedes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, a Mercedes. Would you ever, or would you date a guy that has that's driving a like a bucket, basically? I mean a bucket, and then you know, he's always like, you know, on your car and shit, you know, driving like, hey, yo manejo and stuff, you know. Cause I know guys like that. I know a lot of guys like that, you know.
Yeah, I used to be with someone that used to drive a little buggy. A little buggy, and like literally like it was like old style, and you know, people would laugh, like, you know, like, dude,
¿Por qué lo andas paseando? ¿Por qué?
Like, and I didn't, like, I wouldn't care if I was in his car. I was, I want to say 16 at the time.
No, but I'm saying, now that you're like, you know, that you're like in your Mercedes, and
I feel like I like, it still wouldn't matter, you know. I've had guys that Rolls Royce, Ferraris, Lambos. I've seen all those nice cars, but you're just getting in a car. I mean,
but I'm saying, like, for example, like from a guy that, like, for example, like you got your what you call? Or here, bro, go put gas, please. Here, I'll get the fuck. Hold on.
Where's your
I'm gonna go right there or just wait for me to park right there. Sorry, guys. Apparently the guy that's at yep, apparently that dude right now is kicking us out. But I will park to get some gas because I'm at a low fuel right now. So yeah.
Okay, you're gonna ask me one more question because my phone is gonna die. I'm at 4%.
Okay. So basically, go for it, bro. My,
Pump 91?
yeah, 91.5. Okay, so now my other question would be, why would a basically, well, I think those are all the questions right now as of now for our first podcast. I'm right here with the iPhone and stuff. So thank you so much, guys, for watching us, and we'll be making more podcasts. She's gonna
Feel free to
soon.
ask us any more questions that we can try to answer for you guys, you know, from a guy's perspective to a woman's perspective. And hopefully we can give you guys some good, juicy answers.
Some good game.
Yeah.
All right, then. Goodbye.